Hey y'all, sorry it took me so long to get to this requested reading. This is channeled messages from your soulmate. I did 6 piles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So let's start with 1. Back a little. Okay. I dream of you. This person dreams of you. I feel like some of you, they know who you are and they dream specifically of you. And for others of you, they haven't met you yet, but they dream of you. And they dream of the attributes that you have, the way you look and your personality. They long for you. They're very romantic. They're healing from their past right now. All their past romantic relationships. Feels like they're going to be ready for you soon. I was just drawn to the 2 doves at the bottom, but they're purifying themselves right now of all like the toxins of past relationships. So the universe is going to either orchestrate some way for you to come in contact, or when the time's right, they'll come forward because they know who you are. You know, like I said, there's 2 groups of you. Yeah, Knight of Cups. They're very like chivalrous and kind of old school. Like even if they're a woman, I think for some of you this is same-sex soulmates. Like they're very like they want to court you. They like are very like loyal and you can depend on them. They have a good heart. They have values and morals are very important to them. Like they're that kind of person. They kind of want to be the more masculine. Whether they're a man or a woman, they kind of want to come to you. They want to woo you, you know? And they want you to kind of be like the vulnerable, soft one. I'm also hearing they like to play around with this. So even if this is like what they like in general, they would likely be open to like gender play in the bedroom. Not necessarily to the extreme of like actually like dressing up as the other gender, but like playing with the role of like who's the conqueror, who's the conquered, you know, who's the soft one, who's the hard one, who's the one in control, who's the one who's submissive, you know what I mean? So that's what I'm getting there, but definitely like an old school romantic type of personality. Yeah. I'm just going with what's being channeled here, guys. I hope this is what you wanted. Shout out to the person who requested this. So, Knight of Swords reversed. Their message for you. They want to know that they don't want to control you, but they do like to be dominant, okay? Yeah. And they specifically like to play with dominant and submissive roles in the bedroom. Some of your soulmates do enjoy a little BDSM. Some of them are like really heavy into it. So just so you know, there's some element of that to your soulmate. But they want you to know that they want to respect your freedom, and this may be something that they need to work on. At the same time, though, they really don't want to control you, but they would like to be like respected as a dominant personality, if that makes sense. I'm also hearing like I want you all to myself. If you're into like other people watching or like public displays of affection or like posting a lot, I don't think that they're really that into it. Yeah. They feel like kind of private in terms of like their intimate life, but also like very like adventurous and kind of dark, whether it's like a extreme or just subtle. 7 of Pentacles. Yeah, they specifically want you to know that even if they have a dominant personality and they are really comfortable in that role, they also want to make sure that you're both giving to each other. This card talks about in order for love to be long-lasting, both partners must give to each other. You know, instead of a burnout like this, you know, they don't want to burn out with you. They want this to last forever. They are romantic. Maybe a little devious, but still romantic. And they realize that this is going to take a lot of work from both sides, but they're willing to put in the work and they're hoping that you are too. Okay, so those are your Tarot of Sexual Magic cards. Oh, there I am in the way again. Yeah, this could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. However, it was in reverse. So I'm reading this as some of them know who you are and they think that you could be the one for them, like forever, like I was just channeling. I'm even seeing like marriage because they're old school romantics, you know? Family. For others of you where they haven't met you yet, they know that the one is out there and they know they haven't met them yet. And it's you. So they definitely believe in the one for your romance angel oracle. Okay? 2. What are your soulmates' channeled messages for you? Oh, they're breaking out of old habits. They kind of were a player. But it also kind of shows you that they are charming and a lot of people want them. But yeah, definitely get a sense of like breaking out of old contracts with past loves, breaking out of old habits of dating a lot of people. Also, I'm feeling a strong energy of like stepping into a divine masculine power in a healthy way, but still trying to figure out how to navigate that. And this could apply for a man or a woman, because we all have masculine and feminine energies. But I'm definitely feeling really strong male energy, strong player energy, but also wanting to break out of being a player. I'm definitely sensing your soulmate is not used to intimacy, one-on-one intimacy. Yeah, and I'm, again, being drawn to the 2 birds. They want this. They're just not used to it. Can you see the 2 birds? Yeah. So I'll put it up right for you. Okay. Aren't these cards amazing? I love these cards. Lo Scarabeo is amazing. I just found the Golden Universal Tarot by them. You should check those out too. Sorry. Okay, 3 of Swords reverse. Yeah, they're just working on healing their heart right now. They specifically want you to know right now, as you're watching this video, they're healing their heart. The reason why they haven't been open to intimacy and one-on-one union in the past and kind of just playing, but also learning a lot of karmic lessons with the Hierophant. I'm seeing that. They're breaking out of their contracts, like I was saying, learning the karmic lessons. They did get hurt a lot, and I'm feeling deeply. And I'm also sensing that they're not really a person who shows their emotions, but it happened, and it is living inside them, that pain. But they're healing from that right now. They really are. They really do want a relationship. They're in the process of healing. They're in the process of changing. Put that up right too. Knight of Cups. Ooh. I'm sorry. Knave of Cups is Page of Cups reversed. They know who you are. I'd be surprised if you chose this pile and you don't know who your soulmate is and they don't know who you are. So if that's the case, I think maybe you should try a different pile. However, let me know if you strongly feel like this is your pile and whatever you want to share about it. I love to hear. So with the Knave of Cups being reversed, the Page of Cups reversed, they've tried to reach out to you, but like I said, they have a lot of trouble opening up because they've been harboring a lot of pain and they're also not used to it, like emotional intimacy, just specifically emotional intimacy and being open emotionally. So it's like, I think they've tried talking to you and opening up to you, but it's like they're getting really frustrated because it's like really hard for them. So I think for you, you feel like you're very open. You feel very like in touch with how you feel. You feel like you're more in your feminine energies. So you may not understand this, but think about whatever is difficult for you in your life right now, like a difficult lesson you're learning. It's really out of your comfort zone. You're really not used to it. It's not your level of like skill. think of it like for your soulmate. Like that's what they're going through with this. You know, it's kind of hard to imagine when we're so used to being a certain way. Like, why is this so hard for them? Well, because this is like what's hard for you, but in a different way. So that's a message for you from your soulmate. They just want you to understand is what I'm feeling. Like they feel misunderstood and they want you to understand. It's not that they don't care. It's that they don't know how to open up. They're really working on it and they're really frustrated about it. Another message is they're kind of worried that you're going to go off with somebody else. They're kind of coming out of this though, because this does stem from something that happened to them in the past, like past pain, past relationships. I think that they were left for somebody else, or they had feelings for somebody who was with somebody else and they weren't going to leave them. So they're healing that with this being reversed, but it's still a fear. They still worry about it because I do believe they think really highly of you, especially because they want to change like such deep things to be with you, it feels like. Okay, and then Six of Swords. Ooh, yeah, they are healing. They are working on it. This is happening. It's a process. It is difficult. I'm really sensing they've been stuck in a loop of pain for a long time. But with the Six of Swords being here, it's like sailing into smoother waters, and then look, he's coming together one-on-one with one woman instead of... Okay, don't pay attention to the gender. I'm just going off of the image. Instead of them being with two people, look, he's with one. This is like the energy that your soulmate is coming into as they're healing. Because look, this is pain upright, but this came out reversed, okay? This I'm seeing as kind of a player, but it came out reversed, okay? This is somebody who can't communicate their feelings and worries that you're going to run off with somebody else. But it came out reversed, okay? It's like your soulmate is coming out of all of this and coming into this upright. So I'm hearing patience. I'm hearing please be patient with me. Wow, okay. Your romance oracle. Getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. I'm getting a couple messages here. The first message is that they have been watching you or asking about you, like social media or mutual friends. So they're getting to know you even if they're not talking to you, and it's actually making them fall more and more for you. And then also this is a message of like, I'm really feeling soon you're going to be getting to know each other better because they're coming into this more peaceful energy and healing from the pain of the past. They're finally going to at least know how to like start communicating so you can actually get to know each other like one-on-one. Okay. That's exciting. 3. 3. Messages from your soulmate. 3 of Pentacles reversed. I'm hearing I'm not used to this. I think a lot of you are already with your soulmate or like having kind of in and out dalliances with them. Or you've been with them in the past and you're not with them now, okay? Intimacy is difficult for them. Really close intimacy, which they want with you. And they want to be really strong for you. They're scared with the 3 of Pentacles being reversed. I'm sensing they want to have a family with you. I think for some of you, you do have a family with this person and they keep they don't know what they want. Maybe you're separated, like legally separated. Or they just go out a lot and you're at home with the kids a lot. They want to be strong, but they don't know how. Okay, I'm hearing that. And I'm getting a real strong sense of like grounding and family, them wanting it, but not knowing how to do it. Okay. Yeah, justice being reversed. I think a lot of you do have like kids with this person. For those of you who don't though, or or you're married, I'm feeling like a lot of you, it's like a legal separation with the justice card being reversed. And you're kind of wondering like, are we going to come back together? I'm feeling a strong yes. This is a general reading though, okay? But right now it's like, it's up in the air, It's like with justice being reversed, it's like you're not quite sure what's going to happen. They're not quite sure what's going to happen. They know what they want, but they're not feeling like ready for it. They're not feeling up to it. For those of you that aren't like married to this person or have kids with this person, I get a sense of they want to have like a stable life with you, whether it's like living together or taking your relationship to the next level, but they don't feel really balanced within themselves to take it to the next level. And their thoughts are consuming them about this, with the justice being reversed. Queen of Wands. I think they're afraid of your power. They're trying to learn how to have like an intimate union that's a partnership and equal, but sometimes your power scares them is what I'm feeling in one way or another. Your abilities, your capabilities. They don't feel like their power matches yours, which is an interesting message here. This card specifically talks about how ongoing, healthy romantic relationships are born of like daily dedication, of small, simple acts that show that you're dedicated, little honest gestures. So it feels like they're scared of this too. They feel pretty complicated, actually. They need to simplify. They know they need to simplify, and they don't know how. They're feeling very unbalanced. And I'm also getting a sense they're not taking very good care of themselves, like physically. Like they may go out a lot. I'm sensing like for some of you it's like a partier. Oh, wow, but this is really promising. Death. They're going to change. It's inevitable. The Death card, it talks about like death and rebirth. Like they are going to transform into a completely different person. It's inevitable. And it's something you both saw coming. Like, I don't think either one of you have given up on this. I'm pretty sure I said this earlier, but I'm really confident that you guys are already involved in one way or another. Like I said, whether it's in and out or you're married, etc. You both have never fully given up on each other. And there's going to be, it feels like the universe is going to help this person transform. This is definite transformation, okay? Like, and also this is their message to you. This is what the reading is. So it's like they are transforming. They are going to transform. Like, they don't know how. This is really difficult. They're not taking very good care of themselves, but they're going to transform. And it feels like for you. They really love you. I think they've had like a really troubled past. So this is just like really confusing to them. They just don't know how to navigate it. All right, and then your romance angel is free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. I'm getting a strong message that they are going to feel much more powerful, like how we were talking about. They don't feel like their power matches yours, whether you're a man or a woman, because they're going to start taking back control of their life. They're going to take better care of themselves. And I think it's going to be like a step-by-step process. I don't know how fast this is going to happen, but they are going to step into this. They are going to transform with the Death card. And as they start taking back control of their body, taking good care of themselves, making better decisions, they're going to feel like their power matches yours. They're going to feel more balanced, you know, with the scales here with justice. And I'm feeling come back to you. And be a better person. I'm hearing be a better man, but I want to leave the gender open. Also, I'm getting a message for you from them, like, free yourself from the pain of waiting and just do whatever you have to do. Like, they don't want to feel like they're making you wait in pain. They don't want you to be in pain waiting for them. Like, just, like, free yourself. Feel free. Do what you need to do. I'm not exactly sure what that means because this is a general reading, so don't exactly take that to extremes. That could be bad. But try to free yourself. They don't want you to be in pain, specifically, okay? They don't want you to be in pain. They don't want you to be waiting. They don't want to hurt you. They really don't want to hurt you. Like, I feel real strong. Like, they feel very shameful. They feel shame. Which is, I think, you know, going to help fuel the transformation because they don't want to be like this. Okay. Wow. Whew. I need some coffee with it. Okay. 4. Channeled messages from your soulmate. Okay, you've got the Nine of Wands reversed. I don't want to fight anymore. For some of you, they've been arguing with you. If you were curious about if like a specific person in your life that you've been fighting with a lot is your soulmate, then the confirmation is yes. For some of you, it's like a friend that you've always kind of wondered, are they my soulmate? But we fight a lot. Yeah, it's your soulmate. And this is a lesson in getting along. I'm also getting a message though with the Nine of Wands being reversed and they don't want to fight anymore. Like it feels like they're having to like fight other people to be with you. And they're just like sick of fighting. They don't want to give up on you, but I'm also being drawn to this man in the back holding the fire. Like they're feeling very passionate, like sexually passionate towards you. Right now specifically. Whether they're with you or they're just your friend or, you know, they're not with you and you know who they are and they know who you are. Like they are feeling very fiery and sexually passionate towards you right now. Which I feel like is going to help fuel bringing you together. Is there some type of fighting either between the two of you or outside people? Okay, Eight of Cups reversed. Oh yeah, okay. For some of you, they are in another relationship, but they're trying to get out of it, and this person just like is really hanging on. And they're really fighting to get out of it in one way or another, you know? It will apply differently for all of you. With the Eight of Cups being reversed, it's like I'm sensing this more as like your person being the girl trying to get away, and this guy is hanging on to her. Whether your person, your soulmate, is a man or a woman. They're trying to walk away, but this person won't let go. And sometimes it can be hard because like they have a home together or, you know, they're married or like they're just energetically reattaching themselves. Cutting cords, I feel like, is really important for your soulmate. I hope they're like aware if they are not physically around this person, you got to cut the energetic cords, which hopefully they will learn. Or there'll be divine intervention. I mean, with soulmates, the universe helps. The universe doesn't do all of it, though. You know, that's a message for you. And for them, I feel. Okay. Yeah, somebody from their past. It could even be, like, a parent who's not letting go. You know, like, they're afraid that they're going to lose your soulmate to you, you know? But it's, like, they're not quite seeing it. That it's, like, different. And in that sense, your soulmate is fighting. Like, for autonomy over their own energy. Okay? With that, I don't want to fight anymore. If it's a friend situation. Okay, I'm thinking maybe it's a friend of yours who's in another relationship that they're trying to get out of, and it's really difficult for them. That will resonate, you know, with some of you. I think a small group. I'd love to hear. And then for some of you that are actually fighting with your soulmate, they don't want to fight anymore. They're also in the midst of fighting with you, feeling like very sexually attracted to you, and they don't want to walk away. If you're worried that they're going to walk away, or you're wondering if you should walk away, it's a no. It's like a hard no, with the Eight of Cups being reversed, okay? A few different groups of you. The Lovers. I'm sensing this more as a choice. For a lot of you, it's like your soulmate is having to choose between like the person that they're with or the person whose energy is latched onto them and you. I'm feeling like they're clearly going to choose you, and I feel like they already have chosen you. It's just been really difficult to like pull their energy back from this person. Also, yeah, if it's a friend who's in a relationship, they're going to eventually break up and get their own energy back and come towards you. If it's like they're going to come towards you. And for those of you who are fighting with your soulmate, I mean, I feel like you both want to choose each other. And I feel like you're both worried that there's someone else, but I'm feeling like a strong no. Okay? Feeling a lot of outside influences in your soulmate reading. This is messages from your soulmate too. Like, they specifically want you to know, do not worry about anybody else. I love you. Like, I care about you. I have feelings for you. It's like a fight, but the fight is going to end up with you guys sticking together or getting together. This feels really like assured. Or at least what they want. Ace of Swords. Yeah, there's going to be some kind of aha moment. There's going to be some kind of breakthrough. Breakthrough. I'm hearing breakthrough. It's almost like this is your soulmate. If it's whoever this outside influence is, okay? Metaphor. Think of this as a metaphor. This visual. This is your soulmate, and whoever's energy is latched onto them, they're gonna cuff them, and they're gonna be like, your energy stays here, my energy goes elsewhere. Like, they're gonna separate the energy. What I said about divine intervention earlier, I really think that's gonna happen if they're unable to do it themselves. Because sometimes energy cord cutting can take a really long time or be really difficult depending on like what the other person's doing. It's so complicated sometimes. This feels pretty complicated. With you, if you're in a relationship with this person, with your soulmate, and you guys are fighting, a healthy outlet for your aggression would be to try and dabble with some BDSM, some toys that are aggressive but fun, you know, because I feel like there's enough trust there to do it. And it would be a good outlet. I think you're both just kind of like fiery, aggressive personalities and kind of taking it out on each other for one reason or another. You may actually have specific issues that you're fighting about, okay? And those obviously need to get worked out. But it doesn't mean you need to walk away from each other. And you can channel this aggression even as you're talking the issues out. I mean, you can talk it out and do this at the same time. I don't know. It's just, I'm feeling like you can redesign the aggression that's happening between the two of you. And for those of you who are just friends, your soulmate is like heavily having fantasies of like BDSM dom sub play with you. They fantasize about you. And I feel like sometimes when they're with you and you guys are just like hanging out, like they're like thinking about this, but you don't know it. So, wow. Okay, now for your romance angel oracle. Deception reversed. Okay. Someone is wearing a false self mask. One of you, okay, the three scenarios. The first scenario where you're just friends and they're in another relationship. Either you or them are not aware that this is like real romance. Maybe you're kind of both deceiving yourselves and thinking you're friends, okay? For the scenario where you're together and fighting a lot, one of you is wrong. Like, definitely. Like, you're both kind of arguing over who's right. One of you is definitely wrong. Like, you're deceiving yourself in some way. I think you're assuming that your partner or they are assuming that you are doing something or saying something or have done something and it didn't happen. With the deception being reversed. Like, whatever deception is being argued about, it's not real. Okay, third scenario. So we've got the friends. We've got if you're in a relationship. And what's the third one? Basically, I'm sorry, it slipped. Take it how it resonates. It's deception reversed. Use your intuition. Really, the cards are supposed to kind of like spark your own intuition. Someone's now being honest with themselves. Someone isn't seeing the situation for what it is. Okay. I was not expecting 3 groups for that one, but that's how it goes sometimes. Okay. 5. Channeled messages from your soulmate. King of Cups reversed. I'm feeling a strong sense of missing you. Like they've either known you in a past life and they miss your energy, or they've known you in this life. They've had some kind of interaction with you and it made them so happy. Like it filled up their emotional cup, so to speak. It made them feel like the King of Cups. Okay, whether they're a man or a woman. And they felt so lucky to have someone like you making them feel that way. And now they're like missing that so much. Like I'm feeling like so much sadness. Like so much lack. I'm feeling like emotional emptiness. Oh, Queen of Pentacles. Because this is how they see you. Okay, this is the King of Cups. This is your soulmate. And they see you as the Queen of Pentacles. They see you as like a good mom. For a lot of you, you're mothers, or you're very motherly in general. And they worship you and they think so highly of you. They think you're so grounded and they admire that you're practical and feminine, whether you're a man or a woman. Um, yeah, they think the world of you. They think you're their counterpart. You're the queen to their king. Genders aside. You're like their perfect match. And they miss this feeling of like connectedness and balance and equal respect, you know, because like here she's like kind of sitting underneath him comfortably, and here he's sitting under her comfortably, and you're both like willing to submit to each other out of just like sheer love and respect and admiration. And it's not like power or control or like someone's better than the other. I'm sensing a lot of past life energy. Maybe a lot of you don't know this person or don't know them very well, but you shared a past life that was like this. And it was is like unparalleled to any other possible relationship you've ever had in any lifetime. I sense that you both understand each other, like in a way like where it's a possible twin flame pile. Okay. King of Swords reversed. Oh, your person, your soulmate, they're in a real negative place right now. I think I'm sensing like they're going through like an intense personal evolution right now with the King of Swords being reversed, because you've got the King of Cups and the King of Swords reversed now. Also very masculine. I'm sensing it's likely your soulmate or twin flame is a divine masculine and you're a divine feminine. Okay? Tell me how that resonates. I'd love to hear. With the King of Swords, this is like all about mental. Like I sense that your person is like very logical, very masculine, very smart, very intelligent, but like maybe uses their mind over their emotions too much. Just really in their head about this. Also, I'm getting a sense that maybe they're having some sexual dalliances that are purely sexual, or have had a lot of these in the past. But in their heart, missing you. Okay? Like you're the only one for them, even if they are having sex with other people, or have. They're very charming. I mean, they're a king. There's two kings here, so feels like people gravitate towards them, specifically women. A lot of beautiful women I'm seeing these images. Here, I'm putting them up right. Okay. And then we've got Knight of Pentacles. This feels like a promise to you. Whatever they're doing right now, it's their process. And this feels like a promise that in their own way, they are taking slow and steady steps to get back to you. Because the Knight of Pentacles is all about that. Also, with the green, I could have sworn this says green apple in the book, but this looks like a lime to me. Either way, it's the magic of the green lemon, I believe. Maybe it's a lemon. That's what it is. The magic of the green lemon. It's not ripe yet. But once it's ripe, they want to be with you. They're going to come back to you. I'm hearing you're the only one for me. You're the only one for me. You're the only one for me. Like literally over and over again. So try to have compassion for their process. Try not to judge their process too much. This really does feel like the romance of a lifetime. They are waiting until the time feels ripe. Until they're ready. But this does feel destined to happen, okay? Okay. Whoa. This situation involves marriage. I don't get the sense that your soulmate is married. I'm getting the sense of more of like a divine partnership, spiritual marriage. This is, I mean, I'm really sensing this as a twin flame pile. It's like you're already married, spiritually speaking. And this scares the shit out of them, I think. Also, I'm getting a message of like they want to marry you. They do. They see themselves marrying you. For a small group of you, you are married to this person. but you're separated right now. They may or may not be having dalliances, okay? This is a general reading. But they are working on coming back to you, and they're working on themselves. They're waiting for the time to be ripe. If the situation involves marriage, one way or the other, they see themselves marrying you and ending up with you, okay? And it feels like this is the end game. Okay. 6. Channeled messages from your soulmate. Strength reversed. Not feeling the strength to come forward. Being too much in their own ego. Having trouble controlling their ego. Afraid they're going to say the wrong thing. Knave of Swords, watching you from afar. This is also the card of like social media stalking. So they're likely watching you a lot on social media. Oh, and I feel like they get kind of jealous. Like they see pictures or posts and they think you're off doing something with somebody else, whether you are or not. And their ego flares up when they see this. That's what I'm channeling. Two of Cups reversed. Feels like that goes with what I just said. They're afraid that you're with somebody else. They're afraid this isn't going to happen between the two of you. That's a really strong message here with the Two of Cups being reversed. They really want this. They really want to come together with you romantically, sexually, specifically sexually. But this feels like a dream to them. This feels like a pipe dream is what I'm hearing. There's a strong worry that you're going to end up with somebody else or that you already are, which is why they watch you so closely and intensely. Like, they look at all the details of your pictures and your posts. Eight of Swords reversed. They're, like, heavily stuck in their head about you being with somebody else and thinking that you're not going to end up with them. They're going to have some kind of Eight of Swords in reverse. I mean, this is about being, like, heavily stuck in your head, but it's reversed. So it's like they're going to come out of it. Their demons aren't going to haunt them anymore. They have, like, demons of the past. They're haunting them. They're kind of projecting onto you. It's like you're kind of just, like, waiting for them to be ready. The reality kind of feels like that they just aren't, like, emotionally ready yet. And they're kind of concocting all these crazy stories, even though the truth is it's just that they're not, like, emotionally developed enough for it yet. Eight of Swords reversed. I think as soon as they conquer their demons and stop getting so paranoid and, like, egotistical, it feels like it'll be easier for them to come forward. I just feel like this can't be your whole reading. Hold on. The World. Oh, hold on. Okay. Pile 6. The World again. Okay, I'm going to take that this time. The World. Bottom of the deck, the Devil. Yeah, okay, so they want you to know they are at the end of a cycle of being overly egotistical. I think you know this about them, and I think you've also been waiting on them to change. You told them that they need to change, and they're working on it. In the meantime, they're worried you're going to run off with somebody else. That feels very strong. They are going to complete this cycle, though, of being egotistical and paranoid and, like, overly imaginative. It feels like this is coming to a close. You really are the perfect person for them. And I think you know this. And you know they are for you, too. You just want them to change. With the Devil card, it's like they've just been stuck in this energy. This is really just all about being stuck. But it's also, like, like very strong sexual energy. And I feel like they're real pent up. they want to just like come together with you and make love to you. I feel that very strongly. I really don't think that they're going to go off with anybody else. I feel like they've really only got eyes for you. And they want you to know this. But they do have a lot of really pent-up sexual energy for you with this card. And also because they're like very aggressive in general, and it feels like they channel their energy in that way. But really, a really important message, really what I feel like is the main message, is the world is a completion of a cycle. It's like the evolution is complete. The lesson is learned. And look, this guy is looking at this woman, and he's not looking at anybody else. So there's your reading. Now I feel like it's finished. Okay? And your oracle card. Your romance angel oracle. Forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. So they are learning. They are evolving. They are doing the evolving that you wanted them to do. For some of you, you may not actually even know this person, but you're connected energetically to the point where you know that they have more evolving to do, and they know they have more evolving to do, but they know who you are, and they do watch you, and they are worried about you running off with somebody else. They are learning, they are evolving, they are going to complete this cycle. And a lot of this aggressive, egotistical energy has come from like a lack of forgiving people from their past. Really prominent people from their past. So they're working on that too, which is helping them to heal and complete this cycle. And they just really hope that you forgive them. They really want to be forgiven. They really want to show you that they want to be a better person for you. There's your reading.